Members, I'm giving you the reality from the ground, from an area where millions of lives survive on farming. Kindly, the Right Honorable Speaker assured us that no law has been broken. He assured us.
And not just assuring, I was reading what everybody has. Honorable Sanjay.
And honorable members, I am detecting something.
Information.
First of all, they have gone for expensive irrigation scheme, solar. In this country is highly endowed. We have gravity water schemes, which is a bit cheap. You have. If we pass this bill, I can assure you we are sleeping on the job.
Information.
Scrutinizing it.
Information.
The country is bleeding from corruption.
Information.
We just scrutinize the papers and see what.
Thank you. Honorable Waluswaka. Honorable Waluswaka.
Thank you, Right Honourable Speaker. Right Honourable Speaker, I stand here to second the borrowing, but with an amendment. As someone who studied engineering, we have engineers in the Ministry of Works and also in Uganda who are doing less or less employed. And the minister is bringing a consultant. Right Honourable Speaker, the engineers are there, they have no work, the contractor is going to design, then they bring a consultant to supervise. I want to request honourable members that we approve the loan, but the consultancy fee here goes to the Ministry of Water. You can even give this to UIPE. They can handle instead of that money.
Information.
Finally, Right Honourable Speaker, I know some members, we may be disgruntled, maybe we missed out somewhere.
Honourable Sata, information.
Honest. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Why?
And Honorable back there, Honorable, that's Chivaleo.
Thank you, Right Honourable Speaker. Alan Atugonza is my name, Member of Parliament for Bulisa. Right Honourable Speaker, every member here has supported the motion. They are supporting the loan. But they have some issues. Literally, I'm on a Committee of National Economy. I've been on the Committee of National Economy for the last 4 years. It is so painful. I think there is something here being hidden. The first loan, everyone is saying, didn't perform well. Why are we rushing with this one? You can see what Honorable Swaka is saying, what Honorable Kibazanga is saying, and these are our concerns.
Information, Speaker.
Why don't we?
You want to take information from?
No. First of all,
yes, I have information.
It is Right Honourable Speaker. There are very many bad performing loans in the ministry. Now, adding this loan without scrutinizing it, Mr. Speaker, I'm very sure.
Honourable Member, why are you not scrutinizing it here?
No, here at the time we are given Honourable Minister, Right Honourable Speaker.
Are you saying a committee does more scrutiny?
Yes.
Than
I'm telling you, I opened my mail today. That's when I interacted with this loan. Right Honourable Speaker,
you got the details of this loan from your mail?
We have a number of non-performing loans in this ministry. And phase one of this project, if you scrutinize it, I know that's where Honorable Kirumira is coming from. So, please,
Honorable
Okay.
Abim. And then
From Kakoza, from Honorable Kakoza.
Yes.
you've
Thank you so
mentioned-
much, Right Honourable Speaker.
We are here.
My name is Joyce Ayoma Kamoy, representative of Women MP Abim District. I stand to support this motion because it addresses one of the problems we are facing as a district. We want the water, we want the irrigation as the district, Abim District, and Karamoja at large. But I am disappointed that in the entire sub-region is not included in this project. When we talk about regions with with climate changes, the first region that comes in our mind is Karamoja. Why isn't Karamoja in the project? Why isn't it not in the project?
The Minister of Finance.
Napak.
Honorable members.
Napak.
Let's, please don't, please resume your seats first. The Minister of Finance, you should take care of, because Karamoja was planned for,
But your justification is
and the Minister of Water, you get up and tell us. Why not all finance, you tell us. Dispose of this matter.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker, in my justification, under page 9, I stated that for the farmers to benefit, this is the selection of sites for irrigation, and the criteria was the following. Under H, for the farmer should not have benefited from the project's phase 1 interventions and should not be under the planned development of the Arab Bank for Economic Development in Africa project, UGIFT, and the Uganda Climate Smart Agriculture Transformation Project. So, Mr. Speaker, I want to believe that the districts which are not included were subjected to this test. They had previously benefited from this program.
Minister of Water on Karamoja. Let's dispose of this matter of, it's painful to discuss loan for other regions, and when we have members from Karamoja, they are saying, we support, but how about ours? So, Honorable Aisha, do you have water for Karamoja?
Yes, Right Honorable Speaker. I want to take this opportunity to thank honorable colleagues for the support and the worries they have. I want to thank them because they are guiding us. In particular, honorable members of Karamoja and to other honorable members, first of all, phase 2 is different from phase 1 because phase 2 is affirmative. It is majorly for coffee farmers. Yes.
Right Honorable Speaker.
This loan is going to wait. Honorable, cool down, please.
You are protected. Please go ahead.
Thank you, Right Honorable.
Leave the work for protecting
Karamoja.
the Speaker. Yeah.
Karamoja, you are not under coffee farmers. You are not a coffee farmer area. This project phase 2 targets coffee farmers only. 2, the smallholders farmers in Karamoja
She's giving
for other
very important
enterprises
information. Please resume your seat.
will
Honorable.
continue to benefit from your gift project. 3, Karamoja is suitable for medium to large scale irrigation. Therefore, Ministry of Water is in a process of implementing Nameere irrigation scheme, which is going to cover 1,510 acres. Karamoja area, we are considering you by considering other 10 sites and big ones, which has been identified for large-scale irrigation schemes. Therefore, I want to...
You conclude.
I'm protected. Therefore, Karamoja, just cool down. We are coming with big, and you are going to be happy. We are having big plans for you.
Okay.
This is an
Honorable
affirmative directive from His Excellency to consider, especially when you look at that paper, you will find that areas in the north, they are considered with many more than those ones in, like in central. So, these are the starters, the coffee farmers who are just beginners. Thank you so much, Right Honourable
And
Speaker.
I think the honourable members of parliament from Karamoja, I could guide that you need to engage the two ministers, finance, because I saw a document where the president, so, and the Minister of Water, give them opportunity within before the close of this month, so that you tell them about what is going to happen. LOP, you want to, you do what you do best always.
Honourable Speaker, I will take that as a compliment. Mr. Speaker, for the record, and to comfort colleagues here, those of us across the aisle, by the way, from the opposition side, and I've seen a number of colleagues from the NRM side that are raising concerns, we are interested in every effort channeled at improving agriculture, including irrigation, which we are discussing here. So it's important that that record is straightened out. Agriculture is our backbone. We need to improve it. We need to better it. Right, Honourable Speaker, before South Sudan and DRC joined EAC, 48.9% of all the arable land in East Africa was here in Uganda. We need to establish now that, you know, two other countries joined EAC, what it's like. But that gives you a picture of the potential that we have. We have got a lot of arable land. So we should buttress it with irrigation and the like. So the idea is a good one. And we have raised, by the way, these concerns severally in our alternative ministerial policy statements to say, why are we not engaging irrigation? We cannot just rely on nature, because many times it has let us down, because we have let it down ourselves. Our concern is, let's follow the right procedures. Let's ensure accountability of the money so far extended onto this project, the phase one that is being talked about. Because if we do not take care of the challenges, all the goofs there were in phase one, you have no guarantee that you're going to do very well in phase two. And that's the concern that we are throwing out there. Mr. Speaker, this commercial loan, which is estimated at about 735 actually, when you do the conversion, about 735 billion Uganda shillings. This here is the single largest external borrowing proposed for the water and environment sector. And the Minister for Water is here, she can attest to that. This year is the largest so far in her docket. That's why we're saying we want to handle it right. We want to make sure we cross every T and dot every I. And that's why it was very important for committee scrutiny. Some of the concerns there have been, even with phase one. Right, Honourable Speaker, sites were handed over without feasibility studies. That's a critical concern. So it is not right for us to say, let's just jump to phase two. But you have some cleaning up to do. Why aren't you interested in cleaning that up? Only when studies were eventually done, Right Honourable Speaker, was it discovered that many of the sites were not viable. And I saw the Minister of Finance, you know, he conceded on a few things. But as you're conceding, why do we not do this cleanup? It's very important. Right, Honourable Speaker, money is gone for project phase one. And even that project is incomplete. By September, 30th September 2025, 366 billion shillings had been released and spent. This figure, Mr. Speaker and colleagues, represents 100.3%. of the approved budget for phase 1. So that means phase 1 overshot, and yet it is incomplete. Why do we not want to deal with these issues? So you overshot the amount for phase 1 and it is incomplete. We are saying, can we do that cleaning up, even as you're rushing us to phase 2? The other concern, Mr. Speaker, systems were built, but many are not working. That's phase number 1. So we are being rushed into phase 2. But we are saying, why do we not take stock of phase 1? And that should be for the good of all of us, because even where this project is being implemented in the various districts, I've had colleagues saying, our farmers are suffering, let's pass this. This accountability is good for your area also, because if money is spent and you're not getting the value that you ought to, why aren't you concerned? Honestly. Because then, if you are struggling on phase number 1, what guarantee do you have that phase number 2 will go right? And so that's our concern, Mr. Speaker. We want to go to phase 2 and whichever other phase there is, I don't know. But as we proceed down that road, take stock, deal with all the challenges there are in phase number 1, because you have not dealt with them. Now you want us to quickly rush and appropriate money. And now we are appropriating a lot more money, 735 billion shillings. It's the single largest in the docket of work. Why do we not get to be in consensus as well?
At individual level, do you irrigate? As I mean, farm practices.
You're asking whether I irrigate?
At home. I just wanted to know whether in Nakawa you have some vegetables where you practice.
In Nakawa we may not have them. But Mr. Speaker, I am a member of parliament at national level. That is why you did not ask those of us in cities where there is no irrigation to move out. Because you will not have quorum if it is only the farming areas that do so. But seriously, Mr. Speaker, level, here we are struggling to tease out those issues, to hold government accountable for that money to be properly accounted for.
This, what we are saying here, is like a committee, and I want the government side to take it serious, the issues being raised by the opposite side. This is what would have happened in a real committee of national economy. You get members to freely. So for some of you who are doing this for the first time, there's nothing wrong. We only had, you need to take this in good faith. And I believe you are concluding.
Yes, I am, and the Speaker. But I thought I should tease this out, even for your further guidance. Rule 8 provides for a procedure that is not provided for and precedents. Mr. Speaker, with due respect, this particular one is provided for under none other than our country's grand norm, the Constitution. Article 91 of the Constitution. It says, Parliament shall appoint committees for the efficient discharge of its duties. So it is provided for. It is my considered view that this is not one of those that falls under Rule 8. Because it is provided for, we are meant to formulate those committees. Mr. Speaker, yesterday I did inform you that we, the opposition side, we are more than ready to allocate members to committees. We are ready. I don't know if our colleagues on the NRM side, I see the good doctor, who is the government chief whip now, is here. I want to believe they are ready. I want to believe, I hope I'm not wrong. So this is provided for, and we can be able to scrutinize. You did bring in the rider of the time limit. Again, I want to beseech government, please stop stampeding us. We know about these timelines. We didn't get to know last night that 12th June is around the corner. We knew about it. Why did we not come much earlier? Minister of Finance. I would forgive if we had a new docket holder in the Ministry of Finance. But Honorable Musasizi has effectively, in the 11th Parliament, been the Minister of Finance. He was the one who was always here, borrowing. He would come every day, borrow, borrow, borrow. When it came to the budget, he was the one always here. So he's not new in this docket. When did you discover that now the deadline is around the corner? You can't have discovered last night. And so you come into Parliament, you're stampeding the Speaker, telling him we need to do this very quickly. And so why are you making us look bad? We knew about this. This is not one of those emergencies. Mr. Speaker, many times colleagues do raise emergency situations in their area. soil has fallen on people, there's a tragedy, floods and so on. Those ones are understandable. This one is not an emergency. We knew about it.
Thank you.
Why did we not plan ahead?
LOP, I agree with you on that one, that we shouldn't be seen. You know, first, to dispose of your matter on the rules. I will say it again. The rules does not provide for a situation where Parliament has no Committee on National Economy. I can go with you to the highest length and depth of legal interpretation or understanding. In this case, there is no committee. The committee is provided for in the rules, but we've not constituted them. That's why I had to use Rule 8, what the framers did not use that. 2, on the issue of why you make me appear like we are smuggling something. And this is a baptism of fire. You, Minister of Finance, do you know what it took me to be here? So why have you, when did you realize? You say something and then the VP will come and conclude.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker, I want to thank, please, through the chair, Kakoza, you know the rules. Right Honorable, Right Honorable
Procedure,
Speaker.
Right Honorable Speaker.
Procedure?
Yeah, under Rule 60, interruption of the debate of the Minister.
We have concluded almost the debate.
No, he's submitting something, it's a debate. So
he was responding to the request. But anyway, what do you want to say, Honorable Kakweza?
Right, Honorable Speaker, you've stated. I think this is a serious issue because as a person who has been here for some time, it has become a habit of Minister of Finance stepping in Parliament. Let's call a spade a spade. There is no way, when you look at Public Finance Management Act, it gives you a time frame when you come here to pick money. This loan was of 2021. You are talking of a timeline which is on 13th, but you've been around. Don't cause this Parliament to look shabby because of your own interest. We've been framing the last Parliament. I have the record.
Point taken.
Yeah. Can I conclude so that he can answer it? Please assure us you are passing a loan today. The closing of the books of accounts of the financial year ending on 30th. Are you going to submit that money to the votes and get appropriated? Please help us. For us, our work as members of Parliament is oversight function to check a government what it does. It's not proper. It's unprecedented. A loan to pass here being not scrutinized on that amount. I stop there.
I know you are supporting the image of this House, and we thank you. Honorable Minister, will you continue doing this thing?
Thank you. Thank you so much, Right Honorable Speaker and colleagues. Let me begin by thanking colleagues who have supported the borrowing in the debate. Mr. Speaker, I am sorry for not concluding the processes in time because of the circumstances which were beyond my control. And I want to commit to this that in future, save for the circumstances